Buongiorno, I'm cooking another Southern Italian meal today, suitable for vegan diets, as an awful lot of what I cook in Southern Italy is very much vegan by nature. I'll briefly run you through the ingredients. I've just finished chopping some chard, which Julie and I have just picked from the garden. I've got three different colors. I've got yellow, I've got green, and also some red, so it's going to look quite nice. I will be using one large clove of garlic, and also I've got some olives here. These are a mixture of black and green. I keep them here in olive oil. We also use them for salad dressing and so on, and they are always very delicious. Julie has also picked some French or green beans. I think they're called either in the UK, but I will be complementing some fresh ones with some supermarket ones because I need more. Also we have dug some potatoes over here, and these are a combination of capers and dry fruit. The dry fruit is sultana, and they've been soaking in white wine, dry white wine, for about 20 minutes. Also we have picked a fresh green pepper from our garden, and then salt and pepper, olive oil, and that is the extent of the ingredients. I'll get everything ready so that we do not need to make the recipe unnecessarily long, and then I'll show you step by step what I do to make this one pot meal, which is really delicious. And I'm ready. I'll start by turning my hob on and apply some olive oil at the bottom of a saucepan. I'm keeping the temperature on medium. I don't want to burn my ingredients, and I'm starting with my large clove of garlic, which I'm going to squash using my garlic crusher so that it's diluted across the entire meal. By the way, don't forget to go in and collect some of your garlic. Followed by my combination of black and green olives. My dry fruit and capers have been soaking in white wine, as I mentioned before, but I do not want to use the wine yet, so I'm just going to fish them out and add them to the rest of my ingredients. Do not worry if you're not able to fish them all out, doesn't matter, as long as the majority of them goes in, as I will be adding the wine later. I have sliced my potatoes in little circles, anything between half a centimeter and 1 centimeter, and I will add them to the rest of my ingredients next. And I want to give them a little head start, as they will take a little longer to cook. I have sliced the chili pepper in approximately 1 to 2 millimeter circles, and I will add it in, and also I'll mix everything together. I'll place the lid on, and I'll leave them to cook for about 5 minutes. Let's take a look. If your potatoes get attached to the bottom of your pan, do not panic, it's very likely to be the case. Just go in with a spoon and dislodge them. Very easy to do. As long as you keep the temperature on medium, you will have no problem. And as I say, that we are not just cooking them, we are giving them a head start. Right, next job is to add some of my greens, and I'll start with the French greens first, and I'll mix them in. That's perfect. I want them to absorb a little bit of the oil, and I'll continue now by adding my chopped chard, and I'm gonna add it bit by bit, as there is quite a lot there, but it should just fit in. And you can replace chard with spinach if you like, or leafy greens of any type. In the past, actually, I've made this dish using the leaves from cauliflowers. They are actually quite bitter, and they contrast very nicely, so do not just feel that you have to use chard. Any greens from the garden or from the supermarket, perfect. Now that I've placed my greens on top, I'm going to add the rest of my wine, and I'll just pour all over everything like this, and I'm going to choke is the word affogare is in Italian. I'm going to choke all of my vegetables, but before I do that, I'm going to add a little amount of salt, not a lot. As I always say, you can add at the end, but in this particular case I got the capers and the olives, and they are salty already, so be careful. You could actually do with not adding any, but I know from experience that I will need some. And I'll add some pepper now, but also I will be adding some more at the end. Right, I'll place the lid on and I'll leave it on a medium temperature, and this will take anything between 15 to 20 minutes. During this time my greens will choke, everything will choke because there is no air, but also the potatoes at the bottom will finish cooking. But occasionally I will go in and mix everything together so that once the green go down in volume it will be easier. So I'll see in about 5 minutes and see what it looks like then. Like with a lot of these dishes, as I mentioned earlier, you can replace the greens with whatever you like. The one thing I would say though is try to stick to the process of effectively choking them if you want to achieve the outcome that this recipe provides, because that is what gives this recipe a distinctive flavor. So ensure that you keep the lid on and you continue doing this. I'm going in after 5 minutes. You can see that it's beginning to be a little bit easier to turn everything around. So just a quick turn just like this, and make sure that you place the lid back on and protect that beautiful flavor inside. So every 5 minutes go in until 15 to 20 minutes depending on what you're cooking. So I'll see you at the end. And as I often say with meals like this, it's not just the simplicity on how you make them, but also the fact that this is food that definitely looks after you, and in our case some of it comes from our garden, so it's a win-win situation. So it's done. The one thing to check is obviously the potatoes just go through, and you can see that mine are done, and maybe you could do with picking some of the larger pieces of your greens, and everything is perfectly cooked. Of course, if you wanted to, you can add a little water towards the end, and maybe 5 minutes if you wanted to get a little bit more of your stock. But this is pretty much all of the water that has been released by the greens, and of course maybe some of the wine. I think is fine as far as I'm concerned. I don't want to add anything else. However, I will be adding some green liquid gold, and that is absolutely necessary on anything like this. The capers and the olives are absolutely spot on. You can also add a little lemon if you want, but I like to keep a little bit simpler today, and it's absolutely unbelievably delicious. Enjoy your meal. Thank you. Bye bye.